What they do, top two? It's your host with the most, Jamal. Y'all see me, man. I'm back with another video. Um, I know y'all missed me last week, but I'm here to redeem myself. Last week I had me a little bad week, something like that. But um, yeah, man, I'm back again with another video, man. I appreciate y'all support. Appreciate y'all telling me, get the next video out. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't got no complaints, man. Um, First off, before I start off, I'm gonna give a shout out to Prolific Visions. Y'all go support. Put the link to the Instagram in the bio. Y'all go book him. Any shirts y'all need, press ons, anything like that. Y'all go book Prolific Visions, man. But yeah, man, I'm gonna just go ahead and hop right into it, man. There's a lot that's happened since the last time I seen y'all. A lot has happened, man. It's week 7 going into week 8 of the NFL season. Um, you don't know I come in there every week with my takeaways. My first couple of takeaways are Dak Prescott. Y'all know I'm a Cowboys fan. Dak Prescott is definitely a top 2 MVP candidate right now. Our defense sucks, but yeah, Dak Prescott definitely a top 2 MVP candidate right now. I'm just going to get to the next point. Justin Fields. It might be time for you to look at your film and realize that teams aren't taking a chance on you not because you suck, but because you just got a lot of flaws that teams can't afford to have. Meaning the Jets can't afford for you to have the ball in your hand 7 seconds or longer. You're not getting out of the pocket quick enough, stuff like that. The same thing with the Bears, same thing with Pittsburgh. We can't say the Bears are a bad franchise because Caleb Williams is thriving. At this point, it's a Justin Fields issue, and it's come from a Buckeye fan too, y'all. So um, I'm not biased. I'm not biased at all. But Justin Fields, you gotta look at your film, look at yourself, realize you suck. Um, my next point. It's been a couple weeks since I said the Ravens had 3 or 4 weeks to, figure themselves out for the rest of the season. The Ravens are done. Lamar's hurt. The Ravens are hurt in general. So we'll see y'all next year. My next point. The Patriots are still scary. They gonna make a nice playoff push. When they get in the playoffs, they're not gonna be an easy win. So, um, yeah, the Pats are gonna be a tough team to deal with come January. My next take: the Chiefs are a top 2 team in the league. Patrick Mahomes been balling. I know the record don't really show it, but if you've been watching the game, you've been watching the game. The Chiefs are really um a top 2 team in the league, and it's kind of injury. Let me say this: injuries have kind of nicked and nagged them all 7 weeks, but the Chiefs are still a top 2 team in the league, and I just came to acknowledge that. My next take: just like the Pats, the Bears are going to be scary in the long run. I was talking about Justin Fields earlier. The Bears, Caleb Williams is getting comfortable week by week, yo. I don't think it's really really debatable. The Bears are not a terrible franchise. They just had a terrible quarterback in Justin Fields when he was there. But Caleb Williams has been thriving and getting better week by week by week. They bust us up, so I mean, who am I to say the Bears aren't getting better? And I've been watching them firsthand. Um, the Bears are definitely going to be scary come January. And I'm predicting them they make the playoffs, and even a couple teams are scared. It's not going to be easy win either. Um, My last take coming into from week 7 going into week 8. Um, Back to my Cowboys, man. I ain't really got too much to say about any other teams really because we know what it is. But my Cowboys, y'all not gonna want to see us in the long run. Granted, our defense is but um, there's a lot of teams that don't want to see us in the playoffs. We putting up points offensively. Um, the trade deadline is coming up, so I think we got a couple big moves to make. But um, Jerry has shown that the Micah trade really really wasn't a bad idea. And I hate to say it because I like Micah, but we know defensively, y'all, that edge rushers, we got a bunch of edge rushers in the league. Um, but when it comes to your defensive line, you need the like everybody else, like front line wise. There's rumors about Max Crosby, there's rumors about other players, but those caliber players are what we need on our defensive line. That way we can open up our edge rushers. So far so decent. I'm gonna say I ain't gonna say the Micah trade was a great trade, but it's working out in Jerry's favor right now. It would really work out. We can get like a Max Crosby or somebody like that. So, um, yeah, we nobody really wants to see us come playoffs. And with that being said, I'm gonna get out my top five for the week. At the five spot, I got the Seahawks. Y'all know I've been talking about the Seahawks for weeks now, man. Um, yeah, the Seahawks have just been real for a long time. Um, I've been telling y'all the Seahawks gonna be a scary team come playoff time. So yeah, I'm gonna stick with the Seahawks at five right now. They looking pretty real. At the fourth spot, a lot of people got the Eagles, but I got the Rams. I mean, the Rams been consistent over the last 7 weeks, so I'm gonna go the Rams at the fourth spot. At the three spot, I got the team I got to make it out the NFC. I'm going Detroit. At the two spot, we got the Chiefs, and the one spot, y'all. The one spot is a very controversial spot. It's the Colts. 6-1, they beating teams they not really supposed to beat, but they beating teams that are really, really good. Like they beating the chart, they beating like teams that you would think they should lose to. Um, but the Colts are the one spot going into week 8, man. Last week, y'all, I forgot to give all my predictions. I ain't even gonna say last week. Y'all know I was on the bye last week, but the week before that, I forgot to give y'all my picks going into the week. Excuse me, forgot to give my picks going into the week. So I'm gonna just go ahead and give y'all my week 8 picks. Y'all know I shoot episodes after the Thursday night games. The Chargers just beat the Vikings 37-10. The Chargers ain't nothing to be played with, but they're a good football team. Let's just say that. Um, when I was talking about the Colts, like the Colts have been decent teams and good teams like the Chargers. So that's why I got the Colts on my one spot for my top 5 this week. Anyway, I'm going to get to the rest of the games going to the week. Sunday, Falcons and Dolphins. Come on, y'all. We going to Atlanta this week. Ravens and Bears. Give me Chicago. Jets and Bengals. Joe Flacco is pretty much carrying the Cincinnati Bengals while Turf Toe Joe is out. So I ain't gonna say the Jets can lose this game, but I'm going with Cincinnati. Bills Panthers. Give me Buffalo. I ain't gonna say it's gonna be an easy win for Buffalo because Carolina's offense has been looking extremely, extremely better over the last couple of weeks. But still, give me the Bills. Niners and Texans next game. I'm going with Frisco. Um, I just feel like a lot of people got to stop playing with the Niners. The Niners pretty consistent. Uh, none more, none less. The Browns and Pats. Give me New England. Um, Giants Eagles. La, this game can go either way. New York has kind of gotten like, y'all. This. Let me be real. This is a hard one to speak on. The Eagles are the better team, right? But the Giants have been confident in losing, meaning they've been stinging it up, but they're a very confident football team. So I'm gonna still go Philly this game. Philly working out they kinks, so I ain't really tripping on it. Next game, Saints Bucks. Give me Bucks. Titans or Colts. Best team in the league right now is the Colts. Give me Indianapolis. Um, Cowboys and Broncos. The Broncos defense still one of the best in the league. Dak Prescott, like I said, is a top 2 MVP candidate. I'm taking my boys. Um, the Broncos offense has been looking a little shaky in the last couple weeks. Um, their defense is their defense. Like I said weeks ago, they're still one of the best defenses in the league. But I'm still going with my boys because we got a top 2 MVP candidate right now. Next game is gonna be Green Bay and Pittsburgh. Sunday night game. Give me this game is neck and neck, but I'm going Green Bay. And Monday night, Commanders and Chiefs, man. Patty is gonna do his thing. We not even tripping on that. We just messed them Commanders last week. So yeah, I'm going Kansas City. Alright. And that's gonna be my picks for the week. NFL wise. Like I said, y'all, we gonna go right into the NBA. A lot has happened in the last couple weeks. Since the last time I recorded. The NBA season underway. We got some scandals. We got some signings. It's a whole lot going on the NBA side. Since the season like just started, I'm gonna go ahead and go with my MVP, Rookie of the Year, Most Improved Player, and Defensive Player of the Year for the year. MVP wise, it's between Ant-Man and Wemby for me. I watched Wemby versus Dallas the opening night for the Spurs, and yeah, y'all, he's going down as the greatest center of all time. And I don't think I'm really exaggerating. I'm dead serious because Shaq is not guarding that. Kareem not guarding that. Wemby's going down as the top 2 center of all time. But for my MVP wise this season, between him and Ant-Man. My prediction is really gonna be Ant-Man. I'm gonna go with Ant-Man because the Wolves are just, in another tier right now. Rookie of the Year. 34 points in his first game of the season, man. First official game of the season. I ain't really want to speak on him too much because it's been preseason. I've been watching him playing preseason, and I'm just like, yeah, whatever. It's preseason. He doing preseason stuff as a rook. But my Rookie of the Year is not gonna be Cooper Flag, y'all. It's gonna be VJ Edgecombe. Like I said, 34 points off the rip on the Celtics. It's an NBA record, top 3 performances on the debut game. So give me VJ Edgecombe. I really don't know who his real true NBA comparison is, but after game 1, it looks like Ant-Man. His game really like Ant-Man. I'm trying to really dissect it and dissect like how he gets his spots, how he opens up the court, how he creates for Maxey and B. Like, Edgecombe really scary, y'all. That's my Rookie of the Year. Most improved player, y'all. Most improved player. I'm going Benedict Mathurin. Um, the Pacers made it to the finals last year. He was a big part of that. I don't see anybody taking a real big leap between last year and this year. Like Mathurin really has the potential to do. Halliburton's out. Y'all know he blew a tire up in the finals. But with Halliburton out, I think Benedict Mathurin will win Most Improved Player. He's been on the come up for the last couple of years. He's been doing his thing, so I'm taking Benedict Mathurin at my Most Improved Player spot. And my Defensive Player of the Year is either between Wemby or Gobert, but I'm gonna go Wemby. If he wins AVP and Defensive Player of the Year, that's gonna be a legendary thing. But I just think he will go down as the greatest big man to ever play basketball. and now it's not like I'm hating or feel like I hate to say that, but I really wasn't a believer because I was scared like when Wimby's frame and all that he couldn't stay healthy. Um, but yeah, y'all, Wimby's going defense player of the year. This Wimby stuff is real. This is year 3. I personally already believe he's better than Anthony Davis ever has been. I ain't saying Anthony Davis is some cupcake stuff or none of that. Um, but he's Wimby right now is like a top 3 center of all time. But by the end of his career, he will be the greatest center. Um, so yeah, y'all know the season's on their way. I've been working, so I ain't really had time to like watch all the games. I've been watching highlights, which ain't gonna do me no good talking about it. But uh, from the games I've seen, the Thunder had got the squad to go back to back. They still got the same team basically. I ain't gonna say they can't. I ain't gonna say they my prediction for champions. I don't really want to give y'all my prediction on champions at least until the All Star break, cause I want to give y'all the best insight I have and my best opinion and why I feel like this team gonna win that championship. Why I feel like these teams gonna make the playoffs, etc., etc. Yeah, the Thunder got 2 overtime games off the rip, so I ain't look. They're beatable, but they got the same team to go back. It's a matter of egos, contracts. It's a whole lot of stuff as to why teams don't go back to back. But if Thunder go back to back, I would say since the 2018 Warriors, they're the next team that has a chance to go back to back. Um, the league is changing. Nobody's gotten 2 MVP. I mean, excuse me, 2 championships back to back. What I would say that separates the next generation's GOAT from Ron, KD, and Steph, um, is the next team, next player, next great player to win back to back championships or win a second championship. So like Bron won in 20, Giannis was 21, Steph was 22, Jokic and the Nuggets was 23, 24 was y'all know who won 24. I'm having a brain fart. I ain't gonna sit here and talk too long because I know exactly who it was. It was Boston. Um, yeah, man. 25 was the Thunder. Whichever one of these franchises wins the second MVP, second championship, will have the next GOAT player of the next generation. Giannis still has time. I don't think he's gonna do it in Milwaukee. Um, that's another conversation on Giannis and his future in Milwaukee. Um, I don't think it's gonna last too long, but yeah, Giannis in the Bucks. If Jokic gets another one, the conversations around Jokic is gonna completely change. It doesn't matter how many rings he has after that, but the second championship for Jokic will change the conversation around him. Tatum and Brown, the conversation will change around both of them boys. Um, if they got another one, what I really want to see is Ant Man take the leap and get to the Wolves and get the Wolves to the finals. I feel like he in the MVP conversation. I feel like he can really get the Wolves to the finals. They got the conference finals 2 years in a row. It's his time. They gotta get over the hump, but it ain't gonna be easy. I don't think Ant Man has had the easiest path to the finals. Um, he can get there though. The Thunder somehow fold or the Nuggets somehow fold, he can get there. His 2 conference finals appearances was Dallas with Luka and Kyrie, and last year with the Thunder. So if the only real issue at this point is OKC. So I would love to see Ant Man get to the finals this year. Um, out east, the East is open. Tatum's hurt. Uh, I don't want to give y'all no predictions really, but it's between the Cavs and the Knicks. The Knicks must, and when I say this, I mean this. The Knicks must get to the finals this year. It's pretty much their East to lose. Like the last couple years, you had to worry about Boston. You've had to worry about Cleveland, but Cleveland has been fool's gold. Um, the Knicks are the front runner to make it out the East. Right? So I mean, the East is pretty much wide open. Like I've been saying, um, the Knicks got to get to the finals this year. This is their time. Uh, the Cavs. Everybody said they like the Lonzo Ball signing. I don't know how I really feel about that because y'all got a point guard in Darius Garland. Um, but Lonzo could take Darius Garland off the ball, let him run some down screens, like how Golden State figured out Steph didn't need the ball in his hands, like talking about it. Yeah, y'all, it's the East is the Knicks to lose. Um, the West is a dogfight outside of OKC, Denver. I mean, the West is loaded. It's been loaded the last couple of years, but I do want to see the Wolves get to the finals this year. I don't think the Wolves will get to the finals this year. I would love to see that, like I said, but out east, it's the Knicks to lose. Like Tatum is hurt. I don't think Jalen Brown can really lead the Celtics to the finals. Halliburton's out. Like the last two teams that come out of the East are a non-factor. The Knicks have their chance to get to the finals. None more, none less. So that's my challenge to you, Jalen Brunson. That's my challenge to you, Cat. That's my challenge to the Knicks front office. Y'all get y'all team to the finals. You got Mike Brown speeding up y'all offense. Tibbs is not in the way. No excuse. The East is y'all's to lose. All right. And other things NBA wise, a lot of stuff has happened, man. A lot of stuff has happened since the last time I've been on this mic. Um, we got Chauncey Billups, Scary Terry, and Damon Jones, man. All getting arrested by the FBI because of illegal gambling, poker, whatever you want to call it, man. Um, what do I think about it? Me personally, um, it's not really surprising me about Terry Rozier because they was investigating him last season once he got traded to Miami, and you know they let him play. He was already getting investigated. That news had already been broke. What was surprising was the Chauncey Billups and Damon Jones thing. Illegal gambling, illegal like. All right, y'all. I'm gonna say this: if you have a gambling problem, please seek help. Please seek help, bro. I got a lot of friends that gamble. I ain't throwing no shots, but this is saying I'm saying this out of love, y'all. If you know somebody who has a gambling problem, try your best to help them out. Don't force them, but try your best to help them out. Cause money and think you gonna be a millionaire overnight, it ain't cool. Granted, you gamble with your money, you taking a gamble. But don't think it's gonna happen overnight. Um, the Chauncey Billups and Damon Jones situation is different because you had a coach and you have a former player who's still a coach, and both of those guys like finessing the lead to get some money. Um, my real question behind that is $9 million a year plus not enough. Like, think about the morals we have, y'all, and think about what you would be doing with $9 million. If I had $9 million a year, granted I might get taxed, bro, but $9 million a year, and I still find a way to need some more money gambling on games I'm coaching versus investing my money. The FBI gotta come get me. You asking for it at that point. If I had $9 million a year coaching the Blazers, if I had $9 million a year, period, I'm investing that money in assets. I'm not finna sit here and fuck that shit up. Excuse me, and gamble that stuff off. Like, come on, come on, man. And now we playing a politics game too. You got Stephen A. saying some wild stuff, thinking this left versus. At the end of the day, y'all, $9 million a year, finessing the system. I got a player who's been a nice young talent since he been in the league, selling parlays or turn the ball over purposely so I can get $200,000. Like I ain't making $40 million a year. It's crazy to me. Yo, this is the first time. It's so crazy to me that I'm cussing on my podcast. I've been trying not to cuss on here. I'm very passionate. Like, it's embarrassing as a young black man. It's embarrassing as somebody who's getting paid that amount of money. It's embarrassing as a coach. It's embarrassing for the league. It's embarrassing. Point blank. Period. Point blank. Period. It's embarrassing. Um, I think what I really want to know behind that is what the commissioner has to say about this. Because keep in mind, the FBI arrested these fools. It ain't got nothing to do with the league. The NBA been investigating Terry Rozier, but they ain't say nothing about Chauncey Billups over the last year, last six, what month is it? October, last 10 months. They ain't say nothing about Chauncey Billups. They ain't say nothing about no Damon Jones. That's the FBI. But I really knew it was guilty when I seen that video. Chauncey Billups walking out of jail. He walking out. Yo, that's guilt. That's guilt. So the Terry Rozier thing is not bothering me. They've been investigating him. I sat there and watched the highlights when they was originally investigating him. I'm like, yeah, this man is really trying to get some money on the side, acting like he not worth the amount of money he paid. You got to go, bro. Terry Rozier, you got to go. Not even tripping on you. We not worried about you. You had your chance. You don't have to, and now it's really official. Get out. Um, but Chauncey Billups walking out of jail with that guilt on his face. Hey man, money is the root of all evil. So you gonna do right by your money. You don't need if you like I said, you got $9 million a year as a coach, player. It don't matter. No matter where you play. You're making $9 million a year, bro. Take your money, invest it in something where your money gonna grow long term, and play your game and do your job. And nothing more needs to be done than less. Either way, bro. Um, it's just embarrassing. Flat out embarrassing. Flat out embarrassing. I really can't say it's embarrassing for Terry Rozier. He was already embarrassed a couple months ago. But once again, as a coach, y'all go watch that video of Chauncey Billups walking out. The embarrassment on his face, the guilt on his face, spoke louder than anything he could have ever said to anybody asking him questions. The next thing is seeing what Adam Silver has to say about all this. I honestly don't think it was a left versus right thing political wise. Um, but you could just see the guilt on Chauncey Billups' face. That had nothing to do with politics. Ain't got nothing to do with Cash Patel, the FBI, none of that. That's just guilt. All right. Um. Now we'll get on my NBA top five, but I'm gonna wait another week because the season just kicked off on Tuesday. Today's date is what is it? October 25th. Saturday morning. I'm recording this late, y'all. Um, but yeah, I ain't gonna get my top five till next week. So y'all just bear with me. I'm trying to stay consistent. Yeah, man. I'm gonna just go ahead and wrap this up. If nobody told you today, I love you. Um, yeah, man. I appreciate y'all support, love, all that good stuff. I'm gonna see y'all in the next episode, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Love.